I told you your dealership sales team is a direct reflection of leadership. A $10 million sales team isn't built by hiring the best talent. It's built by creating the best culture and the best system. Today, I'm breaking down exactly how to build, train, and scale a $10 million sales team for your dealership. My name is David Lowe, and through our programs, we work with dealership and sales teams all over the country, helping them go from underperforming to hitting their goals they never thought possible. What I'm about to share is designed to help you and your dealership sales team, and it's coming from someone who's seen it all. Trust me. We will cover hiring, training, creating a winning environment, setting clear goals, and executing relentlessly. Stick around to the end, and I'll share a mindset shift that will completely change the way you approach leadership and sales. Let's jump into it. Leadership drives results, doesn't it? Write this down. Take out a piece of paper. Write it down. My team's performance is a reflection of my leadership and the environment I create, right? What you're saying is the pace of the leader, the pace of the pack. Isn't that true? Your team is a reflection of you. Too many managers spend too much time talking about what their salespeople don't do instead of focusing on becoming a better leader and a better coach. You know, as a leader, you have 4 things that you're supposed to do. And the first thing is lead by example. Set clear and high expectations is number 2. What do you expect and why and how? Create positive accountability. Are they doing it? Can they do it, right? And of course, you have to provide feedback, that coaching, that correcting, and congratulating. Once we recognize that, hey, the pace of the leader, pace of the pack, I have to lead by example. Now we go out and look for people, the right people, people that we can coach, right? So we're looking for attitude, we're looking for work ethic, and most of all, the most powerful trait that anybody has is humility, the willingness to say, I'm really good and I need to be better. You might call that coachability. That's what we might call the ability to be coached. So when I'm looking to interview and hire, I want to find someone not who thinks they know it all, but is confident in the things they know and is searching to become better. Right now, just hiring the right people doesn't get you off the hook, right? Because they're not going to be ready to do the job you need them to do. You need upfront training and you need ongoing training. Think about your favorite football team. These guys, the professionals, what percent of people who play in college even make the pros, or people who play in high school even? These are the best of the best. And yet every year they get together for that spring training to go over that game plan, and they keep training all year round. As a matter of fact, they practice before every game. Let that be your template. Hey, let's be honest. Success isn't guaranteed just because this program exists, right? And so when you become one of our partners, I'm going to tell you this, the training will never cost you a dime, because some people will pick it up and run with it, right? And when they do that, just doing one deal better takes care of all your training. But that's not what you want. You want to build a $10 million sales team, or define that for yourself. You want to improve your sales, your closing percent. You want to improve your gross profit front and back, and of course your customer satisfaction. You want to build that sales team that can create sustainable results. Now listen, if you want that, you have to pay for it. And what I mean by that is not paying us for partnership, paying with a little bit of your commitment. We see teams that are passive and they sign up and some people get better. We see teams that are committed and they do more of what we teach and they see much better results. And then we see teams that are sold out. When they say, I want to be better, they actually mean it. How do I know? It's not what you say that does, it's what you do that shows what you really believe. And sold out teams, heck, with dealership, they just added $100,000 in their first month using our videos and our huddle planners and our role play checklist. We teach managers exactly how to build that $10 million team, and we can do that for you. Let me give you another strategy. Let's talk about setting clear goals and tracking progress. I like to call this a scoreboard. First thing I do when I work with any new dealership is what does the scoreboard look like, right? How many leads are you getting? How many appointments are coming in and show? How many deals are we desking? How many we close? You get it. There's certain things that we can use to initially track how well we're doing and what is our opportunity, right? You want to maximize your dealership's results. It's all about culture, right? That's the big word used. We might call it environment. You need a winning environment. I just watched Jimmy Johnson the other day say X's and O's are important, but what's even more important is a coach establishing a winner's mindset, right? What do we need to do? We need to build a dealership that does what they do on the sidelines during a football game. They high-five the people when they have a success, right? Come off like, yeah, way to go. And when someone drops an easy ball, they don't abandon them. The team goes over and says, man, don't worry about it. We're going to get the next one, because that's what we do. Nobody's perfect, but in our pursuit of perfection, we can find excellence, right? Train your own replacements, right? Sounds counterintuitive, but it's true. You need a leadership mentorship program if you want to grow your business, right? If you're the bottom of the funnel, how much can flow through it? We got to open that funnel. And by creating people who can do what you do, as they get better, as they go higher, so will you, right? A mentorship program starts with them. We said before that you have to create a scorecard. You have to track your results. Where am I now? Where do I want to go? In leadership and in mentorship, we may ask our team the same thing. Here's where you are now. Where do you want to go? We can help you get there. Too many managers focus only on results, right? As a matter of fact, many dealers right now are out there forecasting the next year or the next month, and they're always forecasting an increase in results. And I'm laughing about it because forecasting doesn't change your results. The daily actions of your team does. They have to have better skills, and they have to take better actions over and over and over. So we need to become obsessed with execution of doing what we said we'd do. Now, this goes back, I want to talk you all the way back to what we started with. You have to have a game plan, right? How do you execute if there's no playbook? The cool thing about Automotive Sales Coach is we give you a proven game plan. Of course, we help you develop those skill sets. Now that you have a game plan, now that you're developing your skill sets through training, now you can focus on execution, right? The whole team is on the same page, and now we can put things into place to make it positive accountability to keep our team on track. As a manager, right, you have to observe, right? Maybe you even have to jump in and assist. You have to coach, and you can ask a series of good questions when your salesperson comes up to work numbers to hold them accountable. And of course, we have to constantly focus on customer service. This all has to be about them. We have to give customer-centric type service, focused on them, letting them know we just don't want to sell them a car. We want to have a relationship, right? So customer service is a daily focus. It's amazing to me how month to month the car business is. And people say, well, that's the car business. I say baloney. I say that's a lack of focus, right? We should be doing every day something to become better individually and something to become better as a team. That's the key to sustain what we might call motivation, right? And using the techniques that we use, our training videos, our role play checklists, all the things we use to help managers coach and train and lead better. All those tools will help you create that, what we might call internal motivation to be better. You know what? Success breeds success. As people get better, they want to even be better than they are. So you know what? We even send out on Mondays, we have these email, our training is email guided. And so it's simply just click on it every day. And every day you get new inspirational, you get techniques, and not just the what to do, but the why to do it, so that your mind expands, you continue to grow. And on Mondays, we send you a Seek Excellence video that has nothing to do with selling cars, everything to do with personal development. Listen, if everyone on your team is trying to become better today than yesterday, your team becomes better today than yesterday. So here's what we covered today. Leadership drives results. The pace of you is the pace of your pack, right? So we talked about hiring and training relentlessly. We talked about setting clear goals and tracking progress, that scorecard. We talked about creating a winning environment, that culture that drives success. We talked about developing tomorrow's leaders, right? Training our own replacements. We talked about obsessing over execution. It's the actions we take every day that create our results. And of course, we talked about building a sustainable team that creates great results over and over and continues to grow. Sustaining motivation through purpose and growth. Hey, let's start implementing these today, right? Pick one thing you can start and implement it today. Become better today than yesterday. And listen, if you want personalized guidance or you need help building your own $10 million sales team, click the first link in the description.